shit with her every Sunday and I hated white people sad.
Dude, that, I have to be honest, that kind of looks disgusting.
What we all love is a nice, juicy cheeseburger. This is comfort food, and we can make it
He's
at
a
very
fucking
affordable
Oompa
price.
Loompa
But today I'm
cockazoid.
gonna try to take the humble cheeseburger to a whole different level, and that is by doing 3 different ones at 3 different prices. And by the end of this video, we're really gonna find out if it's really worth spending that much money on a regular cheeseburger. This is
God, it's fucking soggy. Guys, listen, if there's one thing you don't do, dude, is sog the burger, dude. Yeah, the bun, yikes.
We start off with ground beef, the cheapest one you can find. This one happens to be 73% lean and 27% fat.
Guys,
by no means
if it gets soggy, it's fucking disgusting.
Hey xQc,
is this the best ground beef there is, but
I
hey,
love the
it is
Valorant
cheap.
content.
And as you can see, it's already grounded up, and all you have to do is
Poggers,
start making your balls. I like to keep them anywhere between 2.5 ounces to 3. For me, that's the perfect ratio for the smash burger. I also recommend using parchment paper because it makes the job a lot easier. For the sauce, it is one of the easiest things to do. In a bowl, throw in some mayo, followed by ketchup, yellow mustard,
I just want to see baby being
relish.
cooked.
Now, them. As you can see, it's just a good old plain hamburger
I'm
bun.
gonna skip
Our
this.
next cheeseburger is way more expensive, but at the same time, it is something to experience. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you know I love dry age. It is one of the best things you can do with meat. Taking a regular piece of meat and dry aging makes it better, and taking a great piece of meat and dry aging that, it's just a whole different level. And with all that being said, this is what I did for my second burger. I'm gonna be using this beautiful
disgusting.
35 days dry age ribeye. And even though this is gonna go in a dry age cheeseburger, the first thing we need to do is remove the pellicles. That has a very strong pronounced flavor. Now you don't want to throw that away. If I was doing a regular cheeseburger, that would be a perfect thing to throw into the mix. But since this one is 100% dry aged already, there is no need for the pellicles. After slicing them open, I decided to go to even a higher level, which is to remove the connective tissue and silver skin. That will make sure that my burger is absolutely amazing. Using my meat grinder in the lowest setting, I started to grind it up. Always remember to keep your meat as cold as possible.
Do you have one of those at home? I don't have those. I don't think I've ever had one of those.
With the grinding, this is what it looks like. If you compare this one to the pre-grind one I've just showed you previously, there is no comparison. It's already 10 times better. Now the only thing left to do is to make my patties, put it on the parchment paper, and they are ready to go. Even though the previous burger has a bigger fat to ratio mix, I think this one is going to be so good that I won't be adding any additional fat. For the sauce, I also decided to do something special. So I started off with a little bit of mayo, followed by Worcestershire sauce, Louisiana hot sauce,
what is that?
garlic powder, and freshly ground black pepper. Now mix it well and your sauce is done. And of course, we're not going to use American cheese. So with this one, I went up to provolone. And for the buns, I'm going to be using my favorite, which is brioche. I've already shown how to make these buns yourself at home. And if you have not seen that video, make sure you check it out in the description down below. They are easy to make, and like I said,
it's not glass. This is not a Coke. This is coffee.
Now moving on to the most expensive of them all, I am going to be using Wagyu. Yes, my friends, this is the best of the best. If you never had a Wagyu steak before, I definitely recommend you give
how much is this, dude?
Before you even think about
one big chunk like that.
Always eat Wagyu as a steak. Then you can move on to crazy things like I'm doing. I'm not even sure if I should. But hey, at least I'll be doing this so that you don't have to do it at home. After I slice it in strip, check this out.
3K?
It's like the Picasso of beef. To me, the perfect ratio of fat and beef together. So I got my meat grinder and started the process. And right at this point, I was second guessing myself. But hey, there's only one way to find out if it's gonna be good. But once I was done with all the grinding, this is what I got. That is the most expensive ground beef you will ever see. And it is still to be determined if I made a huge mistake or not. As you can tell, I'm having self-doubts. So moving on to the next step, and it's pretty straightforward. We just gotta make our patties, put it on a parchment paper, and we'll be ready to go. I'll tell you one thing, you better be quick because the fat starts melting in your hands. Even though it looks like regular ground beef, trust me, it is not. If you're ever gonna do this, you will notice a huge difference.
What is it? This looks good. That doesn't look good to me, dude.
Now moving on to the sauce. And of course,
that looks fucking disgusting.
Instead of using regular mayo, I'm using Japanese mayo. It tastes different, and I like it. The next ingredient is a very special Brazilian hot sauce. This one, friends, is not that expensive, but the taste is very good. But it's also very spicy, so beware. And this is ketchup mayonnaise. It is basically sweet soy sauce. To put the sauce together, I first started with the Japanese mayo, followed by ketchup mayonnaise, and finished it off with the Brazilian hot sauce. Now mix it well, and your sauce is done. This one has a very mature taste. Now let's talk about on cheese,
yeah.
I'm gonna be using 3 different kinds. And the first cheese is Brie. It's a soft cheese that has a very unique taste. And of course, the second one is Parmigiano Reggiano, the real deal.
I love
finally,
that. That's
an
Parga.
aged Gruyere. Combining all these cheese together should make a wonderful sauce. I first started off by slicing the Brie. A lot of people don't like to keep the outer edges, but I say for a sauce it's absolutely fine. For the other 2, I just grated them. To make the sauce is extremely easy. I started with a little bit of butter. You want to keep it under
Why, a
low
cheese
heat
sauce,
to melt the
didn't it?
butter slowly. Then I threw in all of the cheeses. Keep under medium-low heat until all of the cheeses has melted. And by the time you're done, you should have an amazing and incredible cheese sauce. But now that you've seen me making all the prep and we have everything ready, I say it is enough talking and it is time to make some incredible cheeseburgers. So let's do it.
This guy's voice is kind of odd, dude. You're one to talk. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Good one, dude. Dude, that's too much grease and I hate it, dude. It's still bleeding. That music, dude, Jesus.
All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful burgers. Andrew, what do you think?
I haven't had a burger in a while.
I know, right? Cheeseburgers, everybody. Cheeseburgers, isn't cheeseburger like the king of all burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, cheeseburgers is the king. Because I know you don't like lettuce, tomatoes, and all that stuff, yeah?
Yeah, that stuff is
Just
boring.
go on with it, dude.
Cheers. You should put the link up here for them.
That's the second one. You ready? By the way, it's Andrew's birthday today, right? Happy birthday,
Okay,
buddy.
I'm not gonna watch him eat it,
Getting
dude.
older, huh?
I'm not gonna watch him eat it, dude. Jesus.
All right, let's go to the second one.
Smile xQcL.
What one?
Completely different experience. A mature taste.
Was this new?
Hello, I am single.
Hello,
Please
everyone.